Nerd, people. Joel Benjamin 528, aka Big Money Benjamin. Salute to the international audience and salute to the domestic. XRP explodes after Christmas. Massive price run into 2026. Institutions are loading up. What is it about y'all that y'all don't get? What's happening? This is going to be a time when we won't ever get an opportunity like this again. They're calling Ripple the Amazon of crypto. Take that for whatever it may be. Happy holidays to you all. Let's get started. And of course, as usual, I'm going to share my screen so y'all see what I see. Let's head over to X, shall we? Now, 2025, this is some of y'all right here during 2025. Let's be honest. This is most of us during 2025. Yeah, one of them type of years. It is what it is, right? It's like you're just so unbothered. It's like a waste of time during the crypto market. Now, something I want to play here for you.
Last year, I promised to make America the Bitcoin superpower of the world and the crypto capital of the planet, and we're taking historic action to deliver on that promise, as you know.
So remember when Trump had the meeting in 2025? I think it was, damn, what month it was? I can't remember the month, but the amount of people that was there: Brad Garlinghouse from Ripple, Brian Armstrong from Coinbase, yada yada yada. The point being is, Ripple was there, Coinbase was there. They're now banks. They're part of the big crypto super PAC called Fair Shake. They played a major role in getting Trump into office. I don't know why I have to even say this, but this goes over people's heads because so much people have doubts. Every other meeting that Trump had since that's like this, they sat at the tables after, or they let you in some of it slightly. This was the only one I noticed. They came there, they did whatever, they spoke whatever. They had showed the FIFA trophy, yada, yada, yada. They moved on. They went into that meeting. But guess what? They didn't come out saying nothing. Nobody spoke about nothing that was even remotely brought up in the meeting. Michael Saylor was there. All the big wigs in the crypto industry, they were there. There was a matter of fact, let's do it in real time. Who are the people that showed up at the White House crypto conference? White House crypto conference, it was in March 2025, drew major crypto figures like Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong, Winklevoss twins, Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss. Those are the ones that own Gemini Exchange. MicroStrategy, Michael Saylor, and Bitcoin Magazine CEO David Bailey, alongside Trump administration officials and lawmakers like Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick, and crypto czar David Sachs, focus on building a strategic digital asset reserve. Other attendees include figures from fintechs like Magic Eden. You know what Magic Eden is, right? The wallet. And it's good I did this because I didn't even realize Magic Eden was there. And investors with campaign ties creating a mix of industry leaders and political figures. Notice with this AI get a breakdown, you have to scroll down and see who name this is right here. Brad Garlinghouse. Okay? CEO. Come on. Other notable figures. Zach Witkoff, founder of Trump's crypto business. That's what? World Liberty Finance, right? That's important to show that person was there. Bo Hines, political figure. Chris Giancarlo, I know I jacked that up, which is now the former CFTC chair, focuses on the meeting to signal strong support for the crypto industry from the Trump administration, to discuss plans for creating a government-owned strategic reserve of digital assets, including Bitcoin, to shift from previous negative regulatory regimes and foster a new era for crypto in Washington. Well, what happened at that meeting? They come out, they ain't tell you nothing. Everything else, Trump makes sure he tells you. They talk about. Everybody been tight-lipped on this one. And this is disturbing to me. And it had a lot of other key players that were also there too. But don't you find it very strange? Well, let me go to this. As you can see, and this person said it right. Literally every single market is pumping to all-time highs except crypto. What do you believe is the cause of this? I believe it's I know. To hell with your belief. I know it is market manipulation because there's a bigger plan coming. And that plan involves and will take effect in 2026. With that being said, gold hit an all-time high. The S&P 500 all-time highs. Silver all-time highs because they were not able to suppress the silver anymore. Silver is making a huge breakout. Who would have thought? I did. I told you silver was going to be hitting all-time high this year. I'm really waiting for triple digits by the time December 31st, 2025 come. And here we got Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto market down. It hit an all-time high, dropped straight down, Bitcoin. Crypto market was going good down. That's by design. Anybody forgot this? Russia accuses the US of using crypto to wipe out its $35 trillion debt. Yeah, let me see. Could we make this a bit bigger? Yes. So Russia, like it or not, Russia is not lying. You see, he says the US is now trying to rewrite the rules of the gold and cryptocurrency markets. How are they able to rewrite the rules? Well, guess what? In order to do that, you have to crash the old system. The Great Reset. While y'all been rushing and buying Christmas gifts, y'all should have been buying crypto as a gift. Don't believe me? Most Americans want crypto for Christmas. Damn, I put crips. Let's do this again. Most American, no. Let's redo it. Most Gen Z wants crypto for Christmas. I should have put Gen Z and millennials. Around 45% of Gen Zs would be excited to get cryptocurrency as a holiday gift, according to a recent Visa report. Visa, why is, you need to think about this. Why is Visa doing these types of analytics, surveys? Gen Z doesn't fear volatility the way older generations often do. What they fear is stagnation, said Will Reeves, chief executive of Fold, a Bitcoin financial service company. As you can see, even the New York Times had something to say about it. All right? They want crypto. Of course, it's hidden behind a paywall. There's a trick to get around that, but we're not going to talk about that now. Yahoo Finance also talking about it. And it's supposed to be millennials and Gen Z. Let me see. Millennials and Gen Z want crypto for Christmas. Let me see if I find the original article. Yes, millennials and Gen Z show significant interest in receiving crypto for Christmas, with a recent Visa survey finding 45% of US Gen Z adults would be excited compared to 28% of all adults, though preference vary, with many different stable investments like stock over volatile digital assets, but embracing crypto as a modern practical gift option. A lot of y'all are late to the party. That's nothing new. Ben knew about gifting crypto for Christmas or any other holiday. Like I like Hanukkah. Yeah. 7 days for you to give me some crypto. Anyway, here it is. This is Reuters. Look at the chart. Gen Z Americans want crypto for Christmas. The share of US adults by generation who would be excited to receive cryptocurrency as a holiday gift, according to an October survey. 45% of Gen Zers, 34% of millennials, overall 28%. Gen X, 24%. Baby boomers, that's y'all oldies but goodies, 17%. There's going to be a major wealth shift going on. And I'm showing you this for good reason, because people are overlooking this like it's not a very important thing. Oh, it's very extremely important, because when you realize that they're looking to wipe out the system, they've been telling you, we will have a great reset, the great reset, the great reset, the great reset. That's all they keep talking about is the great reset, right? Okay. In order to have a great reset, you got to destroy or delete the other one. Now notice he said the gold. He forgot to leave out silver. Remember, they are going to tokenize the market. He says, remember the size of the debt, $35 trillion. Respect the jukes. Respect the jukes. Biaz. Hold on, yo. Let me get my camera back up and running. But this stuff be acting the hell up. I gotta fix my background. They just, yo, something gotta give. Something gotta give with this. Hold on. Hold on, people. Let me give y'all a proper background. There we go. So, you're going to respect the jokes. No matter what you do or say, it's going to happen. America's not the only ones that's going to erase this debt, because this is a big debt. So they're orchestrating the fraud, so to speak, or should I say perpetrating the fraud. And y'all are going to like it. And y'all are going to embrace it. And y'all are going to get rich, if not wealthy, generational wealth off of it. Listen what he says. These two sectors, crypto and gold, are essentially alternatives to the traditional global currency system. Again, he keeps leaving out silver. He's studying gold. Remember, silver is more rare than gold and running out. And what has XRP already started doing? Notice he's bringing up crypto and precious metals in the same sentence, right? XRP tokenizing gold and silver. I should have just said XRP tokenizing precious metals. All right. Tokenization of gold and silver on the XRP ledger is a growing sector for real-world assets, which is known as what? RWA. Integration. Primarily led by partnerships between Ripple and specified fintech firms. Meld Gold, remember I did a whole deep dive into Meld Gold. Meld Gold partnership in 2024, the Australian fintech company Meld Gold partnered with Ripple to launch gold and silver backed tokenized tokens on the XRP ledger. Let me calm down. Let me calm down on the day of Saturnalia. Yes, Christmas is Saturnalia. Let me calm down, because check this. I was about to yell. Let me gain my composure. Let me fix this up properly for y'all. Get all the other stuff out the way. Y'all gonna understand what's going on. Y'all gonna learn what's going on. They are already tokenizing gold and silver. Do you understand this? There's only two major bridge currencies for finances. Do y'all know what that is? Only two major cryptocurrencies that bridge finances. I'll tell you in case you don't know. XRP and XLM. XRP is for the institutions. XLM is for the common folk in the everyday life. What is XLM's slogan? XLM, banking the unbanked. Okay? That's their slogan. Banking the unbanked. Bridging the financial service gap for the unbanked. Meaning, any one of y'all, because I'm shocked in 2025 going into 2026, how much people do not have a bank account. Oh my gosh, living in New York, and it's not only the ghettos. It's not only the ghetto. It's scary. But they're going to make sure you get banked. No more bankless. you're going to be banked. Okay? Stellar is doing huge things. So we got XRP already tokenizing gold and silver with a few companies. Okay? It's backed, literally. Role of XRP in metal tokenization. It is important to distinguish between tokenized assets on the ledger and the XRP token itself. Bridge currency, there goes that bridge, is two major important things. Really three, but to me the two majors is the most important. The third, it's not necessary, but it's good. Bridge currency. XRP does not represent gold. Instead, it acts as a bridge to provide liquidity for trading these tokenized metals. Liquidity and fees. Transactions involving tokenized gold on the XRPL consume supplies over time as trading volume increase. Remember, every time gold and silver is being used tokenized on the XRP ledger, every transaction you send, you receive, you buy an NFT, you create an NFT, you send an NFT, you receive an NFT, XRP is being burnt. Okay? Remember that. Now, DeFi integration, decentralized finance. That's the third. Tokenized metals on the XRPL can be used within the network's native decentralized exchange. And automated market maker, that's the AMM. That's where the money's flowing. Protocols for lending, borrowing, and yield farming. You see this one right here out of everything I read. If there's nothing you pay attention to that right there, borrowing. Okay? Lending. Yield. See those two things? That's going to be a problem. And I'm like, y'all really don't see it. Y'all really don't see it. But nevertheless, Larry Fink talking about tokenization of I could play this video, no point. Y'all get the point. RWAs. See, I'm just putting this here to show you. Larry Fink from BlackRock. You know what else they're looking to do? Tokenized mortgage, Blackstone. That's the next part of BlackRock that they had to split up so they won't be called a monopoly. In 2025, Blackstone remains a dominant leader in private credit and real estate lending. While the market for tokenized mortgages, digital representation of loans on blockchain, is rapidly expanding through partnerships and specialized fintech platforms. You know why they're jumping on this right away? You know why BlackRock and Blackstone is jumping on this immediately with the tokenizations? Look, BlackRock's 10 trillion tokenized vision, future of assets. This is Forbes. The entire stock market is already primed and ready to go. And they're talking about around 2026. Then not all the way till 2030. They're talking about like right now. All right? And y'all are just in la la land when it comes to this. Why? I have no idea. Am I forcing you to get involved? No. We currently witness a digital transformation as traditional finance and investments undergo a semantic shift towards greater efficiency and acceptability. Leading the charge, BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, known for launching its Bitcoin ETF earlier this year, aims to tokenize 10 trillion of assets in partnership with securities. What? What? Did that part go over your head? I'll read it for you again. Leading the charge, BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, the world, largest asset manager, known for launching its Bitcoin ETF earlier this year, aims to tokenize 10 trillion in its assets in partnership with securitize. Okay? Larry Fink was asked about an XRP spot ETF. Because some of y'all just need me to connect the dots. When asked about a possibility of a spot XRP ETF, BlackRock CEO Larry Fink has constantly declined to provide a definitive answer, typically responding with, "I can't talk about that." At this point, I gotta ask the question. Are you stupid or are you stupid? Huh? Why can't he talk about that? What is the problem? What is going on? Instead of just coming straight out and saying, "Oh, no, we're not doing nothing like that." It's, "I can't talk about that." And of course, y'all not catching on to what's going on. Y'all not picking up what he's putting down. And this is the problem I have, that we're in 2025, about to go into 2026, and I still need to do these live streams to somewhat, in a way, reassure y'all that this is it. Anytime they ask a question like this, that's the type of answer this F-boy gives. And when they ask, oh, let me see if this is the one where they ask Brad Garlinghouse about it. Brad Garlinghouse is giving a similar answer too.
ETF. I know you got the ether out there. How about XRP? Can you answer that? I can't. How about XRP? Can you answer that? I can't.
Are you in talks with the largest issuers, particularly BlackRock?
They be getting me tight, yo. They be getting me tight. He's there laughing in your face. And while y'all there still scared and scrambling and not doing what y'all supposed to do. Y'all buying Polo. Y'all buying Gap. Y'all buying Maury's, whatever the hell it's called. Y'all buying these Averex jackets that now make a comeback. Y'all spending all this type of money. Y'all going out to all these fancy places. Y'all going out on all these trips. But when you was told to buy Ripple stock, I don't have it, brother. Brother Joel, I just don't got it. Y'all smoking every day, drinking every day. When they tell y'all buy XRP, brother, I don't get it. Really, you didn't have it when it was 19 cents. You didn't have it when it was 50 cents. You didn't have it when it was $1. And you damn sure don't have it when it's $2. You know how much of a brokey you gotta be and what you look like? Come on. Now watch they ask Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, which makes a cryptocurrency XRP.
To get this done.
Well, I'm not going to comment on that. I know BlackRock has said some things publicly. We think it makes sense for the XRP community overall.
What? You hear that? So I know BlackRock, they said, we're not going to comment on that. And they all have this freaking smirk on their face. They all got the same type of smirk. I'm going to play it one more time. Play it one more again.
XRP ETF. I know you got the Ether out there. How about XRP? Can you answer that? I can't. How about XRP? Can you answer that? I can't.
Are you in talks with the largest issuers, particularly BlackRock, to get this done?
Well, I'm not going to comment on that. I know BlackRock has said something.
Well, I'm not going to comment on that. Y'all keep letting these people play in front of your face. Don't be surprised. Because why would everybody else, the major players, have a XRP spot ETF? But they ain't come out with theirs yet. BlackRock. Think about that. They're already building the system. And the stock market, since New York can't get with the program, I remember showing y'all the article. Let me see if I could find it, because they be burying stuff. I need to start screenshotting stuff and put it in a folder. Because remember, they was talking about bringing the financial real estate system where it comes to stocks, and it'll be tokenized, to Texas. BlackRock wants to bring the tokenized spot. BlackRock wants to bring the tokenized stock market to Texas. Let me see what pops up. In 2025, BlackRock significantly expands its presence in Texas by serving as a founding investor in the Texas Stock Exchange and launching dedicated regional investment products, while BlackRock CEO Larry Fink has publicly championed the tokenization of financial assets. The TXSE itself is currently established as a traditional, fully electronic national security exchange rather than a purely tokenized market. And that's about to change. Okay? $2024. Let's look at this article. Why is BlackRock and Citadel Securities are backing a Texas stock exchange? Y'all do not know and understand what's about to happen. And time again, I come on here and I show you the proof. So all this Russian czar, whatever he is, for Russia, that's speaking for Putin, he's right. But there's nothing they could do about it, because the whole world is going to get on board and do this. Washington's actions in this area clearly highlights one of its main goals. So what? To urgently address the declining trust in the dollar. That is true. As in the 1930s and the 1970s, the U.S. plans to solve its financial problems at the world's expense. Oh well, that's life. This time by pushing everyone into crypto, into the crypto cloud. No, sir. Get your facts right. You mean the crypto blockchain. Oh my gosh. I don't even need to play the rest of this. Y'all get the gist. So this is why I come on here, do these live streams, and show you what's really going on. The whales are accumulating. This is how people, XRP holders watching the financial collapse. It is coming definitely in 2026. You better hold XRP. Not financial advice, by the way. Okay? The whales are accumulating, people. The whales are accumulating XRP. And you are on the sidelines buying all kind of goofy ass Christmas gifts for the grandchildren and the children when you should be buying them some crypto. Joel Benjamin 528, aka Big Money Benjamin. It's your money. Do with it what you want. Salute to the international audience. Salute to the domestic. Enjoy the holidays. Peace.